This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we're getting down to the wire in the UEFA Champions League. Tonight, the first leg of the semi-final coming right up. It's Manchester United up against Inter.
Well, this is what the Champions League is all about. Some of the world's best players, 2 excellent teams and a great stadium. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And so the match is underway. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, they're going to play with 2 wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
And this is how it looks for Inter. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Leon Goretzka plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Who can they pick out? And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? And a bit short with the clearance. Barella. Well, it goes down as a miss so early in this game.
Well, it may be early in the game, but that should have been a goal. No doubt about that. That's a big chance.
Good high press. Jan Sommer. Alvarez. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, taking on his old club. And Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Can they nudge in front? And a goal! The opening statement of this semi-final. How important can that prove to be?
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's loved this competition. He's scored some great goals. And unless he's marked really tightly today, I expect him to add to his tally.
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Goretzka. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Takes it on and couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
Not great distribution from the keeper. Martinez. Here's Alvarez. United doing well to regain possession.
Concession Walker, please go to the ticket office to meet me. Thank you.
Noussair Mazraoui. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Vitor Ferreira. Cutting in, what can he do from this position? Alvarez. They've given it away. Barella. Trying to open them up. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not the most confident clearance. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. An alert piece of defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And he's through here. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Mbeumo. Encouraging stuff from United. Will it be? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And he's fired over the corner. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Firing it in. Well, the post got in the way. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Mazraoui. Now with Barella. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Alessandro Bastoni. And so the first half story has been written. Half-time here at Old Trafford. You certainly have got to give this man high. And this confrontation is underway. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Chance to play it in. Determined defending. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Manchester United facing
Hang on,
Manchester
Derek, it's a chance
City.
here.
Trying to chip it over the keeper and cleared off the line. Çalhanoğlu able to close down the shot. Can he give them the lead? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here.
Well, here you can see it again. It's close, but it's certainly not over the line. The officials got that absolutely right.
Clearance needed to be better. Well, nothing comes of it. Able to skip past his man. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Martinez. Martinez. Oh, he's through here. Still a chance. And a time for calm on the ball. Good tackle. Goretzka. Çalhanoğlu. And a decent save. Full credit. Here's a change for Manchester United. Playing it in. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Kaoru Mitoma. Fratesi. United might be able to cash in. Here's Diallo. Is this the moment? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, then to restart the game. It's going to be interesting to see how they reply to that setback. Casemiro. And it's with Dumfries. Martinez. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. More than decent this from United. And it might be. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about.
Well, here it is again, and there's no getting away from it. It's a big blunder. He's just got that all wrong, hasn't he?
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Mateus Cunha. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. What a block! Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Read it well. Alvarez. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Promising looking ball. Oh, that's a fine save. Who can they pick out? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Alessandro Bastoni.
Davide Fratesi. Getting... Well, the fans want to see a shot. Doubt. That will settle the issue.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
It's good defending, well organised at the back. Dumfries. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. And thumped away. Making progress. Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And so it is, full-time, the referee's whistle. An advantageous situation for Manchester United going into the return leg.
Yeah, that was a tight game, and I think they just about deserve their lead, but it's a slender one, and they'll certainly need to defend well in the second leg if they're to reach the final.
No two ways about it. He really needed to be more accurate from the keeper. A derby that has always been important to locals, now a fixture on the national, indeed international stage. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action from the Northwest as Manchester City face Manchester United. It is a rivalry that runs all the way back to 1881. And City and United are on a collision course today. Welcome to our live coverage of the Manchester derby. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by Stuart Robson. It should be fantastic, Stuart.
Well, it should be a classic, Derek. There's some great players on view here today, on both sides, and the rivalry just makes it that little bit more special.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva plays with Rodri in central midfield, and handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support?
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Well, he failed to deliver that time. Lenormand. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, we can say it officially now. We'll be watching the champions today. The title secured in their last match. What a terrific position to be in, Stuart.
Well, they can certainly enjoy this one, Derek.
Opportunity here, Stuart. And a goal! United forge ahead in the derby. And that has silenced the majority in here.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Lenormand. De Bruyne now. Haaland. Rodri. And the ball back with United. Counter-attacking chance. And that is offside. Silva. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. And continues his run. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Showing a lot of guile there. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Now sending it in. Regained possession. Bernardo Silva. Foden has a go. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Struggling to get it away. Haaland. Oh, great defending. Oh, good vision. Real chance. And denied by the keeper. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, that's a really good run. Can he put it away? A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Delivering it. Now he must get it out of there. Did well to win the ball back. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Rodri. Oh, to trim back the lead. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
But he's gone short with it. And pulled back. Rodri. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Save, but still a chance. And not hitting it with the accuracy he was hoping for.
Well, he took a chance there, and he probably regrets it now. That was the wrong decision. Well, I can't believe City are losing here. They've created so many good opportunities, but unless they score soon, they'll start to get frustrated, that's for sure.
And now they need to put in the effort to win the ball back. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Let's see about the delivery. And the problem not completely solved. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Half-hearted clearance. Not a time for cool heads. Could be a chance to break here. Haaland. Oh, he looks threatening. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Lenormand. Not an especially strong challenge. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Dias. And there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at the Etihad. The ball rolling again, and the first half struggles of City were there for all to see. Can they put up a better fist of it in this half? Holmes. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? De Bruyne. And he has options available. And he takes on the shot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And the short option preferred. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And he did what he had to do defensively. And now Franco. Running room galore for United. A disappointing end to the move. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. De Bruyne. Haaland. Haaland! Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Might be able to set up the chance. And he's gone in. Into an illegal position, unfortunately. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. "30 minutes to go then. It's a fine United move in the making. Barella. Can he finish this? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. And excitement guaranteed here on EA TV Live, the Champions League semi-final second leg. It's Manchester United facing Inter.
Well, it's all to play for in the second leg. What a contest it will be with so much riding on it. A place in the final.
And a short corner, let's see. Foden. Manchester United recovering possession well. And veering in. Into the final 20 minutes. Šeško. United finding space on the wing. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Foden. Benjamin Šeško. Manchester United have lost the ball. Pedri. Gvardiol. Now with Silva. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Might be a chance here. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. He continues his run. But timely defending when it mattered. Jeremy Doku trying to open up the defence. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And Manchester City will go to their bench. And over it comes. And still a chance. One terrific save after another. Barella. Perfect tackle. Silva. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. He's in behind. And stopping the danger. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United are the winners today anyway. What did you think of their performance all told?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really... Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And a goal! United forge ahead in the derby. And that has... All eyes on Casemiro. Facing his former club, he'll want to make a point. Live on EA TV. And hello from one of the great venues in world football, the San Siro in the city of Milan. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Inter up against Manchester United.
Well, Derek, it's only a one-goal advantage, but United were the better team in that first leg. They just need to perform with the same intensity tonight.
And this confrontation is underway. The Inter starting lineup. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Leon Goretzka plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Well, it's a 5-3-2, really, because both wing-backs are more defensively minded, which could leave the front two without any service from the wide areas. That could be a problem for them.
And he's in. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Barella. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to forget the crowd and go out and play.
Casemiro. On to Çalhanoğlu. Shot attempted. Can they keep it out? And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Ferreira. United could be onto something. Mazraoui. Must score! But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Casemiro. Here's Alvarez. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Stopped a certain goal. Really clever pressing. So now a corner. And deciding to go short with this one. And crossed in there. And they deal with the threat this time. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! That could make all the difference. They'll be determined not to lose this lead.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Benjamin Šeško. And he's broken free. And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that gives them a bit of a cushion now.
Well, here it is again, and he only had one thing on his mind. Hit it as hard as he could, and he certainly did that. What a good goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Played into the centre. Not messing around with that clearance. He continues his run. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, attacking possibilities for the Nerazzurri. Martinez. What a commitment to defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And options in the centre. Nicely cut out. Benjamin Šeško. Oh, might be. Thwarted by the post. Martinez. Here's Alvarez. And there to intervene. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Benjamin Šeško. Well, high quality defending. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they use their pace? Simple catch, really. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one. And the chance is on. Well, didn't really make the keeper think too much about that in the end.
And what a waste that is. Such a good chance, isn't it?
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well, relying on the passing game in a bid to get themselves back into it. And the ball back with Inter here. Casemiro. Çalhanoğlu. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and
Oh,
fast.
the chance is on, Stuart. Just couldn't get it through. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Benjamin Šeško. Sommer with it. Mazraoui. Opportunity. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Trying to pick out a teammate. Now the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. Martinez. Failure to keep the ball by Inter. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Must be! Blocked it brilliantly. Oh, he saved it well. Did well to clear it away. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. On to Dumfries. Fine cross into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Martinez. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates...
Vi ricordiamo che il traffico nelle zone circostanti allo stadio resterà interdetto alla circolazione dei mezzi privati per garantire il deflusso del pubblico al termine della partita.
Kaoru Mitoma. Well, he's certainly not alone, but really sticking to their task defensively. Alvarez. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Oh, might be. Oh, fine stop. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Martinez. This looks promising. The fans want to see a shot. Well, what a stop that was.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Oh, that's not a good clearance. Well, they can bring it out now. Barella. And teammates around him. Cunha. It has to be. Well, the post got in the way. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and look how quickly he reacts. That's great awareness from him.
Moving again, we've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Leon Goretzka. Alvarez. Well, failure to keep the ball by the Nerazzurri. Kaoru Mitoma. Mazraoui here. Barella. And it's opening up. Oh, crucial challenge. And the penalty has been given here. And that is going to be a booking for the goalkeeper, in the opinion of the referee. A goal! the spot.
Well, let's take another look. He chooses the right way to dive, but it's a good penalty because it's the height that beats him as it goes above him. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Leon Goretzka. He's in here. Superb chance. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Alvarez. The ball with Martinez. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Well, showing good defensive judgment. The referee blows for full time and Manchester United go marching on to the final.
Well, those celebrations will be going on for a long time now because they know just how good they've been over the two legs. They'll certainly fancy their chances in the final if they play like that.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.